As the practice of emotional intelligence continues to grow around the world and organizations are spending billions of dollars in order to empower their staff in emotional intelligence, numerous books written on emotional intelligence, it is important that you begin to identify signs that you are emotionally intelligent. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 8 powerful signs that you're practicing emotional intelligence and that you're an emotionally intelligent person. The very first sign that you're practicing emotional intelligence or you're an emotionally intelligent person is your capacity to notice emotions. When you begin to practice emotional intelligence, you'll begin to notice emotions in you and in people and in your environment. You begin to notice when people are excited, when people are sad, when you are irritated. You begin to notice emotion in the environment. You will not treat emotions like fluffy, cheap elements in life at work. You will not tell people, put your emotions outside the door when you're coming in. You will not say things like, let's remove emotions from this decision that we're about to make. No. You begin to treat emotion as important data. You will know someone is angry and you'll be able to speak to that anger. Now, I'm not saying you would accept the anger. I'm not saying you would leave everybody to begin to feel whatever they want to feel in your environment. I'm saying that you begin to notice it and you begin to get intentional about treating it, about using it as data. You would notice that everybody is not happy in your department, and you would use that not happiness intentionally and produce results about it. You would begin to notice that a decision is making everyone excited and it is giving them momentum to act, and then you would have the capacity to repeat it continuously so that they will continue to act the way they are acting. It's about noticing emotions. If you're one of those people who don't notice what people are feeling, who don't give a damn about what people are feeling, who likes to push feelings aside, then you're not emotionally intelligent and you're not practicing emotional intelligence. The more you notice emotions around you, the more you'll be able to practice emotional intelligence. The second sign that you're practicing emotional intelligence or you're an emotionally intelligent person is that you have the capacity to identify the actions that you take repeatedly, and you are able to identify whether those actions are working for you and whether they are working against you, to the extent that you are able to continue the ones that work for you and you're able to stop the ones that work against you. Are you aware of the actions you take repeatedly in the office? Are you aware of the languages you use repeatedly when you're replying the mail? Are you aware of the way you speak repeatedly to your colleagues, to your subordinates, to your superiors? Are you aware of those actions that you take? Are you aware of the food that you eat repeatedly and you're able to identify that this one is good for me and that one is not good for me, and you're able to choose which one to stop and which one to continue? Are you aware of the thoughts that you sustain repeatedly and where those thoughts take you to? Are you able to identify that you're constantly in a particular state of mind that is healthy for you, or you're constantly in a particular state of mind that is not healthy for you? Are you able to identify that you are constantly not satisfied with life, or you are constantly finding satisfaction no matter how little your achievement, and you are able to choose whether to continue to put yourself in that state of satisfaction or in a state of non-satisfaction? Repetition. People who practice emotional intelligence, they are able to identify the things they do repeatedly and able to identify which one to stop and which one to continue, so that they will be able to achieve success in the things that they do around them. The third sign, number 3, that you practice emotional intelligence or you're an emotionally intelligent person is the capacity for you to weigh the cost and benefits of the actions that you are about to take. So, are you one of those people who are able to take a pause and weigh the cost and benefit of the actions that you take? Are you able to do that before you take the action, and you see the pros and you see the cons, and you are able to say, no, this is where to go, this is not where to go? If you do that a lot, I'm not talking about analysis paralysis where you then get lost in analyzing. No, I'm talking about simple cost and benefit analysis of the actions that you're about to take, of the mail that you're about to reply, of the way you are driving right now on the road. Are you able to weigh the cost and benefit of the way you're speaking with your team, or of the way you are speaking with your spouse, of the way you are eating these days, Are you able to weigh the cost and benefit before you take the actions? When you do that a lot, it's a sign that you're practicing emotional intelligence, especially when you are able to take the benefit that is noble, that moves your life forward and does not bring people down and destroy other people's life. That's a sign that you're practicing emotional intelligence. The fourth sign that you practice emotional intelligence or you're an emotionally intelligent person is that you are an optimistic person rather than an overtly pessimistic person. It means that you use the perspective of hope and possibilities in a lot of the situations in your life rather than pessimism. You are able to see what is possible and you are able to blend it with reality rather than constantly seeing what is not possible and being pessimistic. You are able to understand that there's something on the other side. I might not know it, but I can push for it. I can press for it because I know that the other side can be better than this side. And then you have that energy to continue. And at the end of the day, you're able to move yourself, move people around you towards the goal that you want to achieve. So optimism is a sign that you're an emotionally intelligent person. However, I'm not talking about being overtly optimistic where you are lost from the reality. So a good balance of reality and optimism rather than overtly pessimistic is a sign that you practice emotional intelligence.